All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have the first semifinal of the SiegePlay tournament session. This is DCE versus Sonos Gaming. Now, as we set up a little bit of stuff right now, we will soon go onto the map ban. Just give us a little bit of time. Uh-huh.
Compadre, is a Buddha's Pile.
All right, so now I'll allow the teams to begin map banning. And we will quickly change over to that scene. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that didn't work exactly on time. As we wait for the first BAMs to go out, this is a best of 3, however, let that be noted.
I'm waiting for them to ban.
As we are still waiting for the ban to go through. Not a ban gone through just yet. And the first ban from DCE goes out to be Consulate. Now it is up to Sonos to pick their ban. It is all up to them. We have Bank, Border, Clubhouse, Coastline, and Oregon as well, with Villa left in the pool. Now, looking back at past games in the tournament, we've seen Clubhouse being quite the favorite, but Bank being picked by Sonos, leaving Clubhouse still in the mix. Now, personally, we have seen a good mix of Clubhouse, Border, and Villa, with Clubhouse being quite the dominant map. I'd be very happy to see something like Coastline or Oregon, in my honest opinion, but whatever teams feel like they'll play their best on, I cannot judge. Border being picked from DCE, and now it is up to Sonos to pick a map. It is up to Sonos to pick their map still. They have between Clubhouse, Coastline, and Oregon. And they pick Clubhouse to play. And now we will continue with Coastline and Oregon still in the mix. Now, Border being picked by DCE, it is something I'm not too surprised about. Both the maps seem to be very popular. But they have DC's chosen to ban Villa, leaving Oregon and Coastline in the mix. Now it's up to Sonos to pick their ban. Honestly, I really hope it doesn't Coastline. It's a very fun map, for me at least, to cast and whatnot. But not my choice. It's their choice. I'm just here to help them along. Or not. And Sonos are taking their time picking between Coastline and Oregon. Now, this could be left in some debate. But nonetheless, still between it. And Coastline is chosen to be played. Coastline is chosen. And, alright. Excuse me while we, further this on. This will take a little bit, but, All right. While we wait for the overlay to come in, since it is the best of 3, and this is the first time we'll be doing something like this, or at least in my experience, this will take a little time to get the overlay in, so we apologize. All right, and I believe we're ready to begin with, of course, Sonos will be attacking first. I'll put ready in chat. Ready from Sonos Gaming. Ready from DCE. The first map will, of course, be Coastline. Let me just double check that. I don't want to mess this one up. But yes, it was Coastline. All right, in 3, 2, 1, starting with Coastline. Excuse me while I fix this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Twin, if you turn your sound on. You're muted if you're talking. There you go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers ejected and defused the bomb. A bomb has been located.
Bruv.
'Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Seconds remaining. Seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb diffuser. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. Drop the bomb diffuser. 15 seconds left.
Now the mic is working.
You fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's sure.
I'm not having the best day, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I am not having the best day. Ugh, I apologize. But it is a best of 3. Maybe we'll have better maps to come from me. But nonetheless, it's a 2v2. This seems to be in the long haul. At least this match will be in the long haul. As I believe this is the last... No, it isn't the last round for defense
Attackers need to locate and defuse
for
bombs.
DCE, but this time they choose to be taking ventilations. I can say I've been casting for SiegePlay for, I think it's been a month or 2 now,
Attackers
and this has
discovered
never
the
happened
location of a
before.
bomb.
I apologize greatly. I mostly apologize to the to the teams playing. I know this is kind of a unfortunate situation for them. I do apologize, but I think we're good now. I think the worst is over. And the defense will continue, but this time Rasty going on to Legion rather than a Maestro. While I guess Maestro doesn't have much utility down on this position.
Attackers
But
recovered
nonetheless,
bomb
the attack
diffuser.
phase will go through.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And once again, a very heavy valley push. They'd be all pushing in unison very quickly. Or at least pushing up to that spot they would want to. Now, Boss Style is in a predicament. He's all the way down there. And we'll continue. And so far, not a lot happening. But Discord will make a quick and utter sweep into the upstairs area. And of course, he will go for the similar Claymore spot. Everything seems to be going in the ordinary for both teams. And you know, it really is a sense of that. But Discord will find Kucher, making it an easy 4v5 for Sonos Gaming. Kucher a little bit angry about it in chat, or maybe not, just a little shocked. But I believe Samuel is unaware to the presence. Watching that, will Discord push in and find him? Oh, some shots going through. I believe Samuel is been alerted and he is he's been called out in offices. He will jump out, wrong side, and he'll just make a grave escape, and he will begin to run. He is hauling ass, and Samuel will find Discord on the chase. Oh, what a nice little engagement there. That was fun to watch. And the C4 will go out, not touching anybody. And Vana's parries, at least. Discord saying he chased way too hard in chat. And we're back to this little quiet point, 4v4. This has been a very back and forth match so far. Some shots being called out.
Attackers have located.
Charge will go down. Let's see what Blood Prince is doing right now. He is trying to find the likes of that Legion, but to no avail just yet. And with the pulse below, but with Perry watching, will he just turn far enough? Will he turn far enough? No, he won't. And he'll down Cherry, and he'll get the kill, making it 3v4. But Samuel will frag back instantly onto Bloodpins, making this back and forth. But Carnifex will begin to plant. Is he uncontested? Does anybody know? People are moving in. And Gomibako will have Carnifex's back, as Rastin will frag back onto Perry. It's a 2v2 with the diffuser down on behalf of Sonos. Now with that angle, it would be very difficult to retake that diffuser. And with Gomibako upstairs as well, they'll have to go upstairs first before they can go back downstairs. But will he catch it? Carnifex will down. The bucket of the grenade will almost catch Boss Styles. Gomibako, it's a 1v1. Will he jump out? And he'll be caught by Carnifex on the jump out. Boss Styles attempting to clutch it for his team, but Sonos will take it. So far, back and forth, but Sonos Gaming have taken the lead with a 3v2. Alright. And taking Armory again, at this point, you can't really critique anything. It's back and forth, so anything can go either way. Now, do I believe Sonos Gaming had a little bit of dominance that round? In the sense that I believed Carnifex had better positioning. But a valiant effort nonetheless from the likes of Boss. And we go on to the 6th round. Now the bans coming through, I believe both teams would have benefited from the Blackbeard ban,
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
or at least
by
having the
attackers.
Blackbeard on their team. But we'll have to see how that goes. Without the Echo, not a lot of plants were denied. In the sense that I don't think that Cherry's doing his job as Smoke. I don't know if he's being taken out too quickly. But I believe that he isn't using those toxic fades to the best of his ability. As it has to be opened up by Cherry, using that shotgun to good use.
10 seconds to go.
As it seems to be more spread out this time. Boss Styles, you know, trapping up the place. doing his job. So far, just the standard setup. And yeah, to critique both, I believe.
Objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Well, I want to say the post plant wasn't the greatest from Sonos Gaming, as they did get away with it from the hair of their teeth. If if Carnifex wasn't lower down, he would have been caught by Boss, in my opinion. But then again, I think it was anticipated that Boss would jump out. So far, so good. And yeah, the attack will go down from a similar point of attack. But this time there seems to be a little bit wider peek into CCTV. Now, is anybody holding CCTV? I believe Samuel was, but he would find Discord. And will he find a second? No! Blood Prince will find his head before he finds his. Nice shot, chat, I would agree. Now Blood Prince will pin in. They have control of CCTV and a good majority of the upstairs area. If anybody else saw that Jaeger was standing up, you know, chilling there. Utility will be taken out as the Hibana pellets will go down from Perry. Opening up. What's he opening up? I can't see it. But he'll be opening up the wall into the site.
Knock, knock.
Or he's looking into the site.
A bomb
As
has
a sort
been
of a
located.
stalemate. The grenade will go from going back out to take out the bandit wire. I don't know if that did the trick or not. But I believe Carnifex is just now going to the fight. Maybe he was AFK. I'm not too sure. But Kusher. He'll miss a cherry. We'll find Gomi Bako doing some work with that SMG-11. Kucher will rotate around as I believe Ash is pushed back upstairs. Blood Prince. And the drop from Perry. Oh. He's peeking down from metal detector or customs. Oh, I think he catches the, I think he knows he's there. Now, but does Kusher know he's there? That's the question. He's been pinged. But no, he'll knock the shot off. And will be caught. 1v1. And no, Kucher will find him in a round that, in an engagement that seemed to go everything but his way. That's completely on the fault of Perry and his, well, he had the trigger control, but not the right time, in my opinion. Now it's a 4v2 against the fully HP Thermite, Carnifex, and Blood Prince. Now, I haven't seen them play before on behalf of Sonos Gaming. Now, I don't know if this is a substitute situation or not. But oh, Blood Prince will find Cherry's head and pop it like a melon. And it is now a 2v3 with 22 seconds left on the clock. Looking behind the half wall. Picking the wrong time. And he will not get it. Bossdale's make it a 3v1 all in the hands of Carnifex. He looks up and the C4 from below. Kucher will end it. And DCE will have the 6th round. With the C4 from below, well timed and well placed. Alright, so far once again back and forth. Luckily there is overtime in the semifinals and the finals. So we will get to see them battle it out to an extent beyond a tie. Or at least not a very easy tie. With the Thatcher coming out from Samuel, a good pick in my opinion, or will be 6th picked off. Will get 6th picked off. We're expecting it. No 6th picks just yet. Come on, give me something. Well, it'll be locked into place, and they'll choose to defend Archives, which I believe is Sonos Gaming's first defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Now,
bombs.
let's see if Sonos Gaming are a little bit better on defense. Now, this could be a matter of maybe Sonos Gaming are just a little bit worse than DCE on attack, and they've been barely clutching the 3 rounds they've had to keep up. Now, this could really go either way, since we don't know how either team necessarily performs on both sides just yet, or at least in this setting. Now, with some couple substitutes, or at least unofficial members for Sonos Gaming, a lot of stuff could happen. We could see a lot of stuff we don't expect, but nonetheless, it'll continue. I need to fix something real quick. While I change them, I just take the audio. I'll take the master volume down a little bit because I've heard some issues. And of course, the attack will begin. Sonos Gaming on defense. We'll see if they do any better. Or at least much better than DCE. So far, the drones... Oh! Komi Bako just missing the drones, shaking his head. Yeah, there we go. Luckily, we were spectating for that one. And he'll find another one with a little bit less trouble. Now let's see where the attackers are going. Boss Styles is sneakily going, but Perry will find DCE, but Kucha will immediately refrag back. This is just a big game of refrag and refrag. There's never a situation where just a good amount against each other, except for the first couple rounds where I believe it was there was quite a big difference. But oh, Kucha will just run past Perry, looking up the wrong hole. Does he catch him? He's looking the wrong way, and Kucha will find Perry while he baits out his other teammate. An unfortunate play there. But oh, he's upstairs. Does he catch him? Discord, no. He's so close. The wrong way. And just this is hard to watch, guys. The toxic babes won't fit through. I'm so confused as to what's going on right now. But the thermite charge will go through. And of course, Kucha will find Discord making it a 4v2. Could this be the difference they need to have a sweeping victory? We'll see. Now Samuel with his L85 can. Oh, the backpack does not have a hitbox. And Carnifex will escape. That is really just an unfortunate play. And quite a margin of possibility. But Carnifex will watch as the push will go underway. But Rastin will begin to plant. Will he be caught? No, but Boss Files will find Carnifex, but Blood Prince will refract back onto Kucher. And the plant won't go down, but Boss Files will find Blood Prince, giving DCE the win. And the 8th round will go down with DCE on their second attack round. Alright. I've heard some issues about the game being a bit too loud, so I've lowered that down a little bit. With, of course, some things going down from the Blitz to the Buck. Alright. And we will begin with... Well, they have the advantage so far with the first... it's still a one-round advantage from DCE, but nonetheless... Let's see what can happen here. But this time they're going to be defending ventilation again. Once again, Komi Bako will be on to... They cast will be into west main door. Yikes, wrong chat. Oh, that's... Yikes. You don't want that to happen. That's a big oof. You're gonna get an F in chat for that one.
5 seconds left.
Alright. And they are in fact defending, and Discord will throw his cams out as Valkyrie. You would expect it to happen. And Blood Prince will be on the roam. As Legion, I'd rather have him stay on the site and, you know, trap up the place. But nonetheless, the T5 will do a lot of damage on attack. And with a nerf coming in sooner or later, that will reduce his damage in half. Or at least the Legion Mine damage in half. It can be expected. But no, he seems to be going for quite an offensive defense. A good defense is a good offense, I guess. So far, no contact being made. With Boss Styles making his way towards the site. Shots being exchanged from outside of office. And Samuel, oh, just barely missing the shots from CCTV through the hallway. And push will begin. Kusher will find Perry. And Samuel will maintain to hold his position. That cam from Discord will be quite good. As will he build up for a run out? It's beyond me, but the live pings will come out to make it quite more difficult. Gomibako will find Gucci, making it a 4v4. The back and forth continues. And will Sonos Gaming allow this to be a 2-round lead? No, he won't, with Discord getting the kill onto Samuel with the C4 from below. Those cams bringing in plenty of intel. And you know what? That cam's giving me more of a caster view, so Boss Styles will find Gomibako, as he will be viewed by Discord. But no, the utility from the scanner will find it. But what's this? Boss Styles begin to open up the floor. They know Valkyrie's down there. They know Discord's down there. As the reset will go down. And Rastin will back up to 50 HP. Cherry will begin to open up the floor. As things continue. Oh, looking the wrong way at the wrong time. Discord will find Rastin, but he'll be instantly refragged by Cherry. People have their backs in this game so far. And the jump in will go through with the RAD scanner. And we will continue. As Cherry seems to have pushed in. Now he does have support up there from Boss Styles as he plants. Now will Carnifex hit the live ping. No, Blood Pins will. He will be caught, but not in time to stop the plant. Well, in time to stop the plant, and now it's all up to Carnifex to stop the push. He'd probably have to go for a plant here because the live ping would make it very difficult. But Boss Styles will plant, and he will know exactly where he is. Will he? Oh god, this isn't good. He has to push in now. Will he get it? He's looking the wrong way, and he lies down just to evade it. Oh god, this is not what you want to be seeing right now. Oh, and Carnifex will catch it with a nice little headshot onto Boss. And Sonos Gaming refused to allow for the 2-round lead. And they will get it. Yikes. A close round to say the least. I'm surprised they didn't find him sooner. You know, he was kind of in an obvious position. But we're going to the 9th round. And of course, we could be looking for an OT here if they continue like this. We may have another invitational moment where it'll go to 22 rounds. No, that won't happen. We don't have infinite overtime. But they'll choose to be holding Armory. But hey, we got over all of the hiccups. I believe now we can actually, you know... Alright. They just refuse to give up in this match. Both teams refuse. They seem to be well matched up, I'd say, in my opinion. And I haven't seen a lot of error yet from either team. So this could be a skill-based tie, or at least neck to neck, rather than just an unlucky tie-to-tie. Now they will be holding it with the same sort of strategy they've had beforehand, with Blood Prince onto Jaeger and Parry onto Legion. Now Discord, he's been doing good work. Let's look at the leaderboard right now. We have a lot of fragging from DC with 3 players having 8+ kills. As for Sonos Gaming, they have similar stats in my opinion, you know, just a couple kills behind in most situations. But Boss Styles and Kucher's doing a great job on the fragging offense. And the attack will begin. This time pushing all the way from east as they rappel up. And Cherry, well, actually, this is a smart move from Boss Styles, looking for, well, no Valk cams, but looking for those Legion and, of course, those Maestro cams. To deal with them now would be quite the help to his team. Kucher will open up as Cherry is watching down the hallway. With a nice little hold to make sure he isn't being flanked. But Kucher will find Blood Prince. And now it is a 4v5. As they will repel in and begin to push into offices as Cherry's already made the first defense. Bakar, I believe he's going to try to grenade it. Oh, the grenade. He'll move out of his place. He will take some damage, but not enough. The good play coming out from Cherry. The flash will go down and the grenade as well, taking him down to very low HP. He's being bombarded with utility, being flashed again, and he'll be caught by Kucher. Unfortunate for Carnifex, but Kucher will find another onto Perry. Bombarded, to say in gentle terms. Discord will try to make an offensive push back out, and he will catch Boss Styles with the SMG-11 in hand, going to his own smoke, as Rastin will begin to open up the site, but he'll be jammed. Oh, never mind, this is a little glitch on our half. I was going to say, they didn't have a mute. And it continues. With Rastin beginning to plant, and Sammy will find Discord making it a 4v1. The first clear sweep round we've seen in a while. And Rastin will successfully plant. He will down Kucher, but it won't be enough at the moment. Oh, connecting some shots, but not enough, knocking down Cherry to half HP. Surprised I saw that happen, did not expect that, but he'll finish off Cherry with a headshot. Now Kucher has been picked up, making him at 50 HP. He'll have to rotate around, looking unlikely for Gomibako at full HP. A good flank around, reloading his gun with very little time left on the diffuser. It's a valiant effort, and Rastin will find him. Gomibako making a very good attempt, but DC will take the round. Yeah, some comments about the Maestro in chat, I would agree. But that round, while it did go heavy in the favor of DC, you can't discredit Gomibako trying his best, getting quite a few kills and some good plays, but it just wasn't enough. And yes, in chat, we do have quite a few tryouts, which is something that you don't want to see, especially in the semifinals, but they're holding their own, Sonos Gaming. Now the question is, after the last round, will they let the momentum from DCE continue? And in the 10th round, we'll see. Looking at stats, Kucher getting a lot of kills from last round. He's up to 12, and of course, the stats seem to be quite similar as of last round for DCE. But this time they're choosing to hold Armory once again. DCE are 1 point away from match point. Sonos are desperately trying to get this. And yeah, as we go into the 10th round, we could be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a very long best of 3. But I'm not going to complain. I'm loving every second of it. It's a good match to cast, as compared to some of the group stages we've seen, where it's been a very clean sweep for some of the teams playing here. Both Sonos Gaming and DCE were at the top of their group stages, or at least very close to the top. As Gomibako will take some damage while he rotates out. He will be looking onto the window. And this is a bad situation to be in. He's being sort of clotheslined from both sides, and he has not the best exit, as he's being watched. He can't push out of the hallway, and he can't push anywhere in that room because there's no opening. He'll begin to be droned as Kucher will push in, or just not yet. Oh, some damage will be done to Gomibako. He is down to a little bit less than 50 HP. And Cherry will find him. Gomibako not having the best roam. That was just unfortunate play. Well, not unfortunate. DC played it quite well and sandwiched him in a place where he wouldn't be comfortable. And Kucher will find the second onto Discord with a nice little headshot. But, oh, parry from above will miss it. How do you miss that? How do you miss that parry? Come on. We expect more. And he'll miss those shots too. Ugh. The gaming chair is not in the hands. Alright, come on. Parry, please. For the love of God. Use an impact, make a bigger hole. Just do something. At this point, I'm surprised that they haven't refragged back onto parry. Oh, this is just hard to watch. They're just so close yet so far. Now shoot. Now you have a bigger field to shoot from parry. Come on. Please parry. There's some action going on here, but now we have to switch over to that. As Carnifex will take some damage. As Cherry will begin to dance with parry. I believe we'll have rotated out of there and gets a kill onto Rastin, getting the diffuser down behind half wall. It's not a very good position.
Attackers recovered.
How have you not got him yet? Seriously. Like, I'm sorry for the lack of professionalism, but how? This shouldn't be going the way it's going. Alright, it's open. And Perry finally gets a shot on the cherry. Not deserved at all, but nonetheless, it's been taken. Now will he peek up and land the shots? No, he won't. Boss Styles will get him from below, doing what had to be done. With Bloodsprint being on very low HP, as well as Boss Styles, this could be a very hard thing to push, and the diffuser will go down very quickly, but it'll be taken off. Boss Styles finding card effects, all up to the low HP Jaeger Bloodprints. As he's jumping out, he'll find one, making a 2v1 with that low HP. 1 HP in a dream, come on, we believe. Kucher DCE, planting the diffuser with no contests. And with not enough HP, Samuel will take out Bloodprints, give DC the round, and the first significant lead of the match. Finally. Match point for DCE, something we've been waiting for a long time in the 11th round. Will Sonos Gaming come back and sort of make it to overtime? It'll be very difficult seeing how the last few rounds went. I don't know if there's a sense of slipping, losing the momentum, or just DC picking up their shit. We don't know. We'll see. But this is very deciding match, or at least round, with the similar approach taking onto Ventilation with the Maestro. Now, Discord, his cams seem to be very useful if they're not going to be spotted by Boss Styles. Now, that IQ is coming in to be a very good counter and really, you know, hilting the effects or the success of Sonos Gaming. As the cams will go down, and they choose to hold Ventilation this time. So far, not a rehost or a bug, which is something that's always nice. Damn, that was well played. Yeah, I'd agree. Alright, so the roam will go down with some time left on the prep phase. Some drones will go down, and a little bit of team damage onto Discord, I believe from a Legion mine. That must always be frustrating. I hope they're not a bit too angry in their comms. But I want to see how this Valk cam was thrown out. Lined up. Goes into the corner. Is it any good? We'll see. Guess not. Being prepped for the run out, always a good idea. And let's look at this cam. That cam can give a lot of intel. But if Boss is going to find it, he doesn't need to be pushing in the right angle for it to be found just yet. As Kuchel will begin his assault into CCTV with no contested. Well, there is someone in offices, however. Who is in offices at the moment? I believe it is Perry. Alright, Perry. He's been droned out, and with all the attackers coming their way, this seems to be a very unfavorable position. He'll have to rotate out of that sooner or later. He jumps over the half wall. As they continue. With Boss taking some heavy damage, he's down to a little bit below 50 HP. And now will they begin to hold the angle, opening some holes to watch into the entrance of Armory. Perry's seen better days since Ferb broke his wrist. That's a very good reference to Phineas and Ferb. Very good show. Would recommend. But, of course, watch our game first. So far, with 1 minute and 38 left on the clock, Kucher will find the first kill onto Perry. Not the best start for the team that's willing to clutch in. And, oh, Kucher with a nice shot onto Gomibako. And Kucher will team kill onto Boss Styles. You know what? We'll consider that the act of the black guys. We'll blame the black guys for that one. And the Valcam will be found. That is a 4v3, not to the help of Sonos Gaming, but to the help of Kucher. That's kind of awkward. But with a minute left on the clock, they're in a very good position to defend this. With some utility left on the clock, and no, Cherry will find Discord. It's a 4v2. And Rascal will begin to plant with a grenade being thrown down. Not funny to watch, but he'll be shot through the wall.
Attackers activated.
Blood Prince going down, all in the hands of Carnifex to clutch the map, but he won't do it, and it's a good round. Alright, so the first map goes to DCE. Alright, we're looking at the leaderboard. We can see Kucher coming with a lot of kills. Yeah, you can piss. Yes. Little 5-minute intermission. Stay in lobby. Alright. So, Sonos Gaming have taken the map. So while we go into intermission, Sonos Gaming will take the first map. Excuse me while I go talk for the next overlay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the intermission stage right now. Now, while we're waiting for both teams to have a little bit of a break, that was a very long and intense match. To say the least, with DC coming out on top just barely. Well, I mean, with a 2-round difference. I mean, a 3-round difference, of course. So, yeah, next map, I believe, will be, let me just check. Yeah, Clubhouse. Alright, we are back. So yeah, we're just waiting for both teams to finish up their thing. So quickly, I'm going to go take a piss, and we'll continue once all players are back. Alright, I have in fact returned. So now we're waiting for both teams to come back. Alright, I believe all the players are back. Sonos Gaming already. DC need to hang on for a little bit. Glad I asked. Let me just make sure the overlay is correct. Yes, it is. That's nice to see. Now this is a best of 3, so Sonos Gaming have one map to prove that they deserve to stay in the and go to the finals. So DC are one map away from being a finalist. Now, both teams, I don't believe they faced off just yet. This is their first thing. DCE, I believe, are ready. Let's make sure. Sonos ready. Both teams ready. And yeah, so we will go on to the overlay that's correct for this one. Ready? Both teams are ready. Start now for the second map of the semi-final. On to Clubhouse. On to the ban phase with DCE banning first. Now banning on attack. Not yet, I believe. Trust me, I'm on with you with this one. And the ban will be Glass. Now, he hasn't been nerfed just yet, or at least in the sense that he's being reworked. Good luck, have fun. To have his sensor only work while stationary, or at least be not as effective when moving. Now, banning Maverick. That could be very useful on this map, especially when you go downstairs and you look through blue. You have a very good visual of dining hall. But nonetheless, they'll pick that as their attacking ban. As for the defending ban, they pick Echo. Very common. Not necessarily shocking. As for the defensive ban from DCE, they will pick, drumroll, Mira. Not a surprise either. Not a surprise at all. And the ban phase will go on. As soon as they load in, we will begin the rotation. Alright. Let's just make sure everything's going good so far. Yeah. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't fuck up yet. Let's go. And so far, for the first defense from DCE, going CCTV. A good pick. Now, looking at past games, 6 pick, by the way, going from Pulse to Legion and IQ to Hibana. Sometimes teams get tired out after playing such a long map, and you can see that their momentum deteriorates, or it goes vice versa, where the momentum goes much stronger and the other team is left in the dust. Good luck, have fun in chat. Now, Sonos Gaming have to hold on if they want to go for a third map and stay in the tournament. Now they've chosen a CCTV defense from DC, not bringing a Maestro. That's interesting because it's not often a very good pick at least for that site. You can hold Garage with a cam, put it on top of those little storage units. Well, I believe you're supposed to hold nails and those things on top of Garage. I'll show you once. Let's see if he's looking at them. He looks right.
10 seconds to go.
Never mind, we won't get to see it. But regardless, on top of there, you'd often put a Maestro
5
cam,
seconds remaining.
so you could often have a good visual. Yeah, right there where he just passed.
Attackers recovered the
And
bomb
the
diffuser.
attack will begin
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb
as a
that
heavy
defuses.
push. Well, not a heavy push just yet. As they begin to rappel up the side of Garage. Now pushing up there, I'm assuming they're going for a hatch or at least a top-down view into the connector. But nonetheless, Boss Styles will watch, but Carnifex will drop down quickly and smoothly.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And Cherry will be ready to ban a trick on demand. But on the other side, Gomibako is opened up, looking to counter. He will, I believe, flame it. So he can't ban a trick, and I believe it will go uncontested. And it'll be opened up by Carnifex. Good teamwork from the two of them, stopping the bandit trick from Cherry. Perry pushing up just now. As Cherry's in a little bit of crossroads, he has that angle all the way out from Eastern Stairs. Watching down there. Now Bloodrin is downstairs. Now we'll look in Garage at the wrong time and get caught from behind. He's looking in the right place at the right time. It's a matter of who peeks first. Shots will go down, giving away his position, and Cherry might have just given away his advantage in the engagement. Now it's doing very good here at stalling the players. No one's really on balcony, so Cherry can freely watch this angle. So far, not much else is happening as they just begin to trickle their way into connector and to the respected places. They've pinged out the opened hole in the wall. I'm assuming saying someone should go and hold that. But looking at the wrong way at the wrong time, Rastin will be caught by Discord, making it a 4v5, and we will continue with some shots through the wall from Gomibako. It is a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. And so far, Sonos Gaming have the advantage. Now will Cherry peek that hole? No, he won't. But he's holding nonetheless with Jaeger ADSs to keep him from
Bomb
being naded
located
out.
by attackers.
And oh, the Jaeger ADS will not stop that utility coming through from Discord. Smoke's going off, I'm assuming, to aid the plant, and Carnifex will go in. Now question is anyone below to counter it. Boss down, push it, and he gets the headshot onto Carnifex. Well played from the unnoticed Rook in Garage, but Blood Prince will get the kill, and Cherry will frag on Discord as the plant's still going down. No one's pinging it.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
And going back, a will knife Cherry, and the diffuser has gone down into 2v3 with a fully healthed up Rook and Legion. Now if he's smart, he'll open it up and he'll begin to defuse. Punch a hole in the wall, come on, I know you can. You're smart. Oh, missing the shots, a little bit of lag on my end, but Perry will find Boss Styles and Gomibako will find Kucher. A little bit of lag on my end. No one else's lag in my opinion. But so far, Sonos Gaming will take the first round. That was a really good take, and I really think that Boss Styles, while I did do a lot to stop the first initial plant, could have done more. Now switching over to Ella, I'm assuming he'll be sixth picked off fairly quickly onto the Rook. They're holding gym and bedroom. Interesting point choice. Well, not necessarily. It's a good site. And 6 picks going down supposedly from Ella to Castle. Something you expect more on such a closed and tight map, or at least site like bedroom. All right. Excuse me if I'm like quiet for like a little second between the ends of rounds. I have to write down the results just in case we have a rehost situation and I need to re-put in all the round history. But nonetheless, we have good viewership, 34 viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. We're just excited to have this going on as you are to watch it, I assume. And thanks for sticking through. As DCE will go on for the second defense round, maybe they'll be a little bit more successful. And they will castle up, reinforce, and prep the site. Opening up some, and Rastin opening up some footholes, you know, so they can't plant just as easy. Very well advised. But the lack of a Mira will mean that pushing in and going to peak bathroom from outside, west balcony, will be a lot easier to do, or at least a lot less simple. As the push goes in. And of course, the initial push will go down. Alright, so far not a lot's going on. You know, they're pushing in, and flashbangs will go out, as I believe they're beginning to try to negate the effects of the bandit wire. As Cherry will find Karn effects, we'll watch it from a different angle, but the diffuser is down. And oh, he ducks just in time, and Discord will find Cherry. Taking very little damage. Bakush from behind will find Discord, refragging fairly quickly, making it a 4v3. Now it is all up to the 3 attackers, Perry, Bloodprint, and Gomibako, to hold this off, while Ball still takes a little bit of damage. But so far they have the advantage in manpower with only a minute and, well, plenty of time left, a minute and 45 left on the clock. The C4 ready from Kucher. No one's there. It's going to be a wasted effort. But Samuel is watching that hole in the ground. I know, let's look at the attackers right now, alright? Gomibako is pushing in through garage. It'll be a very important place to push in the matter that you want to get towards the site. So far, Kocher is watching. Bloodprince will find Boss Style, and Rastin is downed, giving Bloodprince a second. So far. Oh, he's missing the shots! It's a potato fest. It's an absolute potato fest. Just go for the knife at this point. And Kucher will find Gomibako, and Bloodprince will find Samuel, making a 1v2, while Perry plants. With Kucher far from sight. Yikes, that was just a potato harvest, to say the least. As the drones will go down, and the utility negated. Bloodprince will watch his sight, firing constantly. Oh, wow, some shots will be taken down. Not a lot of shots connecting this round. Oh, and Perry and Bathroom will get taken down. And no, Bloodprince will finish off the low HP Kucher, as Sonos Gaming take the second round. A little bit closer, to say the least. But nonetheless, they will do it. Alright, now we're going into the third round. They will be defending Church. The potato and cash, yikes. I can agree with that heavily. That was just the utmost potato. They're going Church this time. The first time on the third round, something I'm not too familiar with, especially while I've been casting this map non-stop in the group stages, because it's just a popular map for a one-off. And the sixth pick going from Sophia to Thatcher with Discord. It's a shame, we like to see him on Thatcher. I mean, on Sophia. He seems to do quite well on that role. And so far, looking at the leaderboard, we can see Bloodprince doing some work, especially last round, getting a nice little double kill. And he's up 5 frags, while Kucher and Cherry are pulling their weight kill-wise with positive or at least neutral KDs. And this time, with the defense being all the way downstairs, there will be some reinforcements going down. Now, excuse me while I have a little bit of... Actually, you know what? The lank's pretty okay. I won't negate that just yet. Hashtag go DCE. They're going to need that help, ladies and gentlemen. They are down 2 rounds. And the last time we saw this is when they were... And the last time we saw this much of a difference was last game in DCE 1. So could this be the sign of a sweeping victory from Sonos Gaming? We'll have to see. I'm not much of a stats man myself. But so far, Discord and Gomibako clearing their way through Garage. Now, is anybody actually holding it? No, it seems to be a wasted effort in that sense. While the 3 attackers are stacked up, Kucher will begin to push back up onto site. Now he's looking the wrong way at the wrong time. He rotates all the way back up. He could be watching for the upper side of Garage. But nonetheless, Crouch walking in. We will find Discord. Looking the wrong way. He's looking up. He should be looking right. And no, Kucher will find Discord in a swift kill. A headshot nonetheless, and taking no damage himself, but Gomibako will take some. Firing through the wall, he's down to roughly 30 HP. And peeking the long distance, he'll take some damage. Or he'll take none. He'll take none and do none either. Seems to be quite the pointless engagement. Gomibako with Carnifex outside doing his drone work, which he should be doing. He is playing Thermite with the diffuser. And some shots will be traded. Not much connecting. But long peeking and going Bucko will find Samuel. Oh, just missing Kucher by a graze of time. And firing through the wall. And no, Kucher will find Gomi Bako doing some great roaming work so far, making it a 4v3 for his team, being the only one with kills so far this round. At least for DCE. Pings will go down to the whereabouts of the attackers. Carnifex watching the angle of the blood splattered and murdered. I believe it was Thatcher. Not so far away. We seem to be in a slow stalemate with a minute left on the clock. Both teams seem to be taking their sweet time, holding down angles, crouch pushing so far, with Perry and Cherry being a little bit away. Kuch will find the third kill on the Blood Prince. Sorry, my throat, ladies and gentlemen. Making it 40 seconds left on the clock, and it's a 2v4. Now, Sonos Gaming could be losing their first round of the match so far. But, oh, he will down Kucher, but will he notice? He will. Missing the first couple shots, but he'll get nonetheless. A lot of potato so far this game. I am not to say, especially from Perry, you know. We don't want to see it happen, but he's been whiffing quite a significant amount. But the drop from Perry will be anticipated, and he'll be smoked with Toxic Babe. With only 12 seconds left on the clock, they need to make a push now or never. With the push from down here, will not be expected, but it will be relayed as he's been taken out by Bostal with the Legion Mind giving out all the info. 3v1, and Raster from behind will find Carnifex, giving DCE their first win, or at least round, in the map. Alright, so DC took their first round. It was a little bit close, but nonetheless. It will go in with a similar pull, or at least low roster from last time. Round 4 with Bostal's on Rook again, something we want to see desperately. And 6-bit going from Sophia to Thatcher. Now Discord, you're a great Thatcher player. I understand if you need the utility and all that with 2 hard breachers, it makes sense. But we want to see you. We really want to see you on. We really want to see you on Sophia, man. You play it good. You play it well. Honestly, besides Blood Prince doing his good job on Ashe, I'd say he'd be the next up to play the fragging role, or at least the primary fragging role. But nonetheless, they'll be holding upstairs CCTV/cash room. Yeah, so far, it continues. With the Mute Jammers coming out instead of Bandit batteries, which is interesting. It'll be harder to trick, and the Thatcher will become much more useful, making a better pick overall. But, I mean, what do you expect? I guess playing Bandit wasn't the best for them. As Samuel goes on to Jaeger. Live pinging, wanting that to be opened from his teammates. Now this is where teamwork really shows off. How quickly can someone come to your aid and open up the walls for you? He will go one way, but he'll quickly turn around. Rastin. As they prepare, with boss dolls coming through, and I believe they're already up there, ready to break open the wall. They don't see Bandit Shockwire yet, but Discord will come in and Thatcher it. And this will go open uncontested necessarily. I don't see why they brought up Mute instead of the Bandit. Now granted, maybe they weren't able to Bandit trick as easily, but nonetheless the SMG-11 with Cherry, he will catch some flak from downstairs. As Blood Prince seems to be watching a very contested angle. Now the flashes will go down, and he'll seem to be, you know, he'll go away from that, you know. Maybe he doesn't plan on winning it, especially with the fire rate of the SMG-11 in the right hands. And Gomi Bako will begin to open up, and the attack continues with the wall being opened and the drone going through. Now gathering that intel will be necessary, but now they know they're gathering that intel, so now they'll know when to push or when not to push. Root jammers will negate some of the visibility, but nonetheless, that'll be very unhelpful in general. Now, this is going to be very hard to push in to B, since you have to be watching connector as well. But Cherry will find Gomi Bako in the midst of the confusion. With that, SMG-11 going to be slightly more useful than the MP7 from Bandit. Going below. Will they begin to plant? Oh, he misses it! It would have been such a good double kill! Oh, that's unfortunate as Discord and Bloodprint get 2 kills. Discord will get another onto Boss Styles as they get the plant down. But Kusha will frag onto Bloodprints, making it a 2v3. Oh, you hate to see it happen as Cherry will take his life will be taken from Discord as the diffuser goes down in a 3v1, all in the hands of Kusha. Now, yikes, it seemed that Cherry could have won themselves that round with a double kill from the C4 if he didn't just miss the shot. Now, with a little bit of time left on the diffuser, I don't think he can defuse it just yet. And Discord will find Kucher, giving Sonos Gaming the 4th round. Yikes. I mean, we're going to see the POV. They're probably going to rewatch the VOD, DCE. And they're going to see that happen. And they're going to be like, damn. If only he got a little bit closer and threw a little bit harder, they could have had that. But nonetheless, the 4th round will go to Sonos Gaming as DCE go for the defense on Jim. Similar strat as last time. Once again, Discord, man. Alright, it did come in handy to break open the thing. But I want to see more from you. Bloodprints, and you did do some work last round, but we want to see more from you. As for DCE, they're doing their best. They're playing good. And it was almost Kucher's shining moment last round, but he just barely didn't make it. As the cameras will go down from Samuel, I will just close my door real quick. Alright, as we go into the 5th round, defending bathroom, DCE have a lot to make up right now. With Sonos Gaming maintaining that 2-round difference, even if it is a back and forth at this point, they seem to have that advantage. It's a shame, but it's going to happen nonetheless. And of course, covering the diffuser, the attack will begin. So far, no stream errors, which is nice to see. I'm always glad to see it. You're always glad to see it. We're all happy. We're all happy and having a good day. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday night, everyone. You know, we're all happy to be here. We're having plenty of excitement here at the SiegePlay tournaments. We're glad to see this all going down, and we're all glad that you came to watch. And once again, thank you to all the teams who took part, as Perry and Carnifex will begin to open up the west balcony door from 2 different angles. Now here's a little bit of dilemma to me. How come that thermite charge didn't take out some of the Hibana charges? Since it did go off beforehand. That's just something personal to me. But the parry will open up the Hibana holes. Just head height, so they can no longer hold bathroom, at least comfortably. As Rustin has to push out of bathroom, they are pushed back inch by inch, making it harder to pull and hold the site. Now Rastin's that cam will help oh so great. As Rastin is holding open the bedroom door, more Hibana pelts will be opened, as pushing open into bathroom will not be possible due to the little bit of ledge left, so you can't really you can't vault into it, which is a shame. And with the lack of hard breaching utility, that'll be harder to push. Discord will find Kucher, however, making it a 4v5 in the hands of Sonos Gaming. They seem to be having a sweeping victory so far. Oh, just shots missed very quickly. Discord find another one onto Boss Style. Discord another onto Cherry, the headshots. You know, maybe he is better onto Thatcher. He'll be smoked out, however, onto very low HP. with Perry being downed. But Gomibaka will find Rastin and Blood Prince will find Samuel, giving Sonos Gaming a very quick and swift win. Well, not very quick, but very swift win in those later parts of the round. Sonos Gaming, so far looking like they're going to go in for another map. They're not done just yet, with a 4-1 lead. Now, could they go for a 7-1? This is something they really need to build up momentum, maybe not tire themselves out as much, so they can go into the next map with plenty of enthusiasm to take back the best of 3. Now, this time they'll be holding, DCE will be holding Church. This is their last defense round. Maybe they'll do a little better on attack. And that's always the case with these things. You never know what will happen until they switch.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Or maybe it is exactly the same. Maybe it's just the level of play. As they're holding Church this time, / Arsenal Room, they will begin to reinforce everything with the very good loadout of operators so far with Kucher, Sam, Rastin, Boss Style, and Cherry. Picking operators they're comfortable with, Cherry seems to be very good on the flex roll. He's doing very good there. And I'm very interested to see how I can interview them after this. Because,
5 seconds to go.
it's been a very wild ride for both teams so far. And, I want to see what's going on in their heads, what's going on in their comms. But right now, in the 6th round, we will see what will happen. With the initial push starting off. And so far, so good. Cherry being a little bit AFK. Bleed blue from the EG logo. Discord getting a little bit scared there, at least it was me. With a nice little trophy little charm there. Hopefully that signifies what they hope to get out of this tournament, trophy. As going back up against a push up the stairs. And oh! How did Samuel miss those shots? That should have been an easy kill. He was way out in the open. But Gomibaka will remain alive. He'll be droned out. And now pushing out of that will be very difficult. Both looking at the wrong times and both ducking at the wrong times for an engagement. I don't know why he's looking that way necessarily, but he's being droned out in the wrong sense, and he'll just disengage. It's not worth it. I'd rather focus my time and my utility other places. That's me quoting Gomibaka, by the way. As the push continues with 1:45 minutes left on the clock, not a lot's been going on. Gomibaka to take about 45 HP. Down from Samuel. Should have been 100, but nonetheless, they will continue as they go for the stairs. Now, they have opened up the hatch into Moto. Now, looking down at it, is the smoke ready? Why isn't Boss Styles there to stop any drops with his toxic babes? And he will be ready. I'm being invited to a game. I'll just click X on that. But Discord will find a kill, but Boss Styles with a nice little shot from onto Perry with SMG-11, doing work with the Diamond Charm and the Black Ice, the ultimate flex, to say the least. Cherry gathering us information. He's getting plenty of intel from that little corner piece behind the bar in Church. Alright. Oh, but Samuel will find Discord roaming onto the wrong side. Well, Discord not looking at the right place, sprinting at the wrong time. And it will be opened. Now, will Samuel drop down? Have they not been alerted? But Samuel will find another, but from below, Carnifex will find Samuel. I don't know why he was looking up to begin with. But Carnifex will drop down, making it a 2v3. They know where he is. But he's lying down. And Boss Styles from the hole in the wall will find the next. And he'll find another. Boss Styles as smoke, not actually using his utility, but rather his SMG-11. Finding one. And then two. Giving DCE their second rounds in this best of 3. And so far, they got it pretty convincingly. Good work from Boss Styles holding that very... I don't know why that angle wasn't shouted out a lot sooner, but we'll have a switch now, as it is now up to Sonos Gaming to defend. Could this be the switch? Could DC come back and take a 2-0 in maps? We'll have to see, as they take CCTV to defend. Alright. With a very similar loadout. With both Mute and Bandit. With 6-bit going down from Valkyrie to Legion. I don't know why you need 2 of those. I guess you can have the Mutes and then Bandit Trick with the Bandit. But it's sort of risky, in my opinion. But they are holding CCTV. So I guess... I mean, yeah, you could use some of the utility here, some utility there. You don't have to rely on all of it going down onto East Balcony. Oh, and it'll stop the drones from going up to Garage. A smart play, now thinking about it. Now on defense, can they maybe do even better on defense on this gaming? They'll go in, they'll get the 2 rounds, make a match point, and then sweep the victory, going for a 3rd map. I want to see it. I don't know about you guys.
5 seconds left.
As much as I'm okay with a 2-0 win, as long as the matches are close, you want to see longer games. They're nice, they're fun.
Attackers' objective is to
Maybe
locate
not
a
for the
bomb.
players because they get tired, but we give them 5-minute breaks. So you know what? We'll consider ourselves a generous group of gods. But the attack will go underway. Default camp being taken out as they begin their push.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And now Samuel. This time, oh, Samuel will be playing Thatcher. I assume Sonos Gaming was still attacking as they wait for Chair to get off their drone and to, I believe, firebolt. Now this is a little bit of a that isn't a glitch per se, rather than it's just a feature that hasn't been fixed in the game. So I guess they could do a little bit of damage there, or couldn't. But they know where he is, and they're just like sort of dancing around the fact that they can't really do much about it. Because he will Bandit Trick unless they can out-Bandit Trick. Oh, my bad. I just realized that was a Plat 1 charm. I apologize. Me, salty Platinum. I would never know what the likes of such god-tier gameplay is. With the fireball going through, will it be on the wrong side? No, yeah, it will be on the wrong side, and Cherry will find Gomibako. Well, you can't blame his commitment, but you can at the same time because we got him killed. Carnifex with a lot of cover, peeking around the shield, but his cams will not be much use, at least the one looking into Garage.
Defender has been discovered.
As Perry will go for a run out, but he'll quickly go back inside. They have to rotate back to site and sort of hold this hold. I need to hold it off. As Kutcher finds Discord, making both the anti-hard breachers put into the dirt like I suspected. Blood Prince will find the drone as he's stuck on the stairs, being covered from all angles, even below. It's looking very hard to hold as it's 5v3 for DCE. That rhymed. Go get that in chat. But Raston will begin to plant, uncontested, nothing from below to stop him.
Attackers activated.
And it will go down. As, nope, the shield will cover up some of Carnifex, but Perry will fall to Raston. But Carnifex will find Cherry, making it a 1v4, all in the hands of Carnifex, being caught from a different angle. He's down to 1 HP, literally and metaphorically. With the diffuser ticking down. It's looking hard, it's looking tough, but Samuel will find him, giving them the 3rd round. They're making a nice, clean comeback. What, you can't count them out just yet. DCE are not giving up without a fight, and they want this fight to be over in the sense that they want to get a 2-0. They're going for it. They're reaching for it. Sonos Gaming need to pick it up if they want it to stop. I think we're going in for another long game, boys, ladies and gentlemen. They're not giving up without a fight. They're not. As we go into the 8th round. Alright, so far 6-spec not going down just yet. A very solid roster for both attack and defense. At this point in this level of play, it's really just a matter of
Defenders, protect your bombs from
how does one team play their strat better than the other? Because at this point, it's up to the other team's error. Because both teams will usually succeed in their strats. They practice. That's why they train. Well, I mean, not to say that they haven't whiffed quite a bit. Looking at you, Perry. Looking at you. But nonetheless, it really just is a matter of who does their job better. Who does it better? Who's more successful?
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, we have top-down view.
5 seconds to insertion.
Looking over the B and A objective,
Attackers
we
have
see
captured
that we have lots of utility
Attackers
going down. A
objective.
lot of anti-plant utility. But I don't know why that was placed on the wrong side it was. Luckily there are no mirrors, so that won't really negate any of the effectiveness of the utility. And with the attack, we'll go underway. As the Maestro cam, we'll get some information, or I mean the default cam in Garage. They haven't found it yet, but soon to be, as they make a heavy push towards Garage. Bostos will go in as Kucha will find Perry with a nice headshot, making it a 5v4. Sonos Gaming, come on! You had a lead, stick with it. Especially the roam game there. They're roam defensing you guys. They're just not doing it right. We have Bloodprints posted up ready for the Hibana he's there to sort of trick the hatch, if you can call it that. I don't know if there's an official term, but Kusher, and of course Gomibako. Oh, from behind! Why did he look away? He knew where he was, but Bostos will finish him off. That was just odd play in general from both of them. He was just there. He was shot in the back with a shotgun. No, I'll back off. Why not? But it is a 5v3 with Kuch taking a good amount of damage, down to about 50 HP, 51 maybe. And of course, they're opening up the site from above, all up to the Smoke, Maestro, and Legion combo as sites are being opened up. The hatch, I believe it is. And they're going to begin pushing blue. Oh, this looks harder and harder to hold. As Bosses, I believe, will go down to the tunnel. And they begin to fish it out. But no, the Legion mine will catch him. He'll be called. And his attack will be other less surprising. Look down. Oh, no. Just missing Sir Boss. I mean, Boss style by a little bit. Legion mine will be pulled out, but he'll find the headshot with a little bit of an awkward spray pattern. Cherry will find Discord, but Bloodprints will quickly frag back onto Cherry, making it a 3v2 with 30 seconds left on the clock. This is doable for Sonos. Or if you do that. If you do that, I guess. Kusha will refrag back onto Carnex, making it a 2v1, making it a 1v1. Bloodprints against Samuel. They have a diffuser, and they will plant.
15 seconds to go.
They know where he is. Come on, you gotta push faster than that.
10 seconds left.
You know where he is. He will take some damage. He's low. Come on. And, oh, missing the shots at the wrong time. Reloading. It's all up to Bloodprints to get his team the round they need to maintain their momentum. Wide peeking, but no, the shotgun from Kusher will finish it off, giving DCE their 4th round, making it a 4-round comeback. Well, 3rd round comeback, my bad. And I believe they're holding Armory. Winner, blue. Going on to the 9th round. You hate to see it happen. Sonos did put up a valiant fight. As for what Carnifex was doing, I felt like he could have won that. I really think he should have won that without wasting all that time and that damage. But in the end, it didn't matter, which is a shame. But this time, they'll go for gym/bedroom. At this point, they're on a 3-round losing streak. They need something now. They need it quick. They want to maintain the lead. They want to go for back and forth again. It really is up to the hands of how hard Sonos Gaming are willing to try.
Need to locate and defuse bombs.
Well, I guess you could say that the switch was not what Sonos Gaming wanted. Sonos did not like being on defense. Maybe it's not as much as DCE didn't like being on attack. Alright, but the 9th round will go underway. Blake says he can't wait to play next season. We're all happy to have you come play. I believe signups are still open. We're looking for, I believe, 2 more teams, or at least 6 more teams. I'm not sure. Please join our Discord, and we have it in a panel below.
5 seconds left.
And if you're willing to sign up, get your friends, get your team, get your organization, and we'll be sure to have you guys next season. Because Season 1 seemed to be a good success, I would say with confidence. As the attack round continue, 9th round, 4-4, do Sonos Gaming get closed out in a 2-0, or they go back, they take back their momentum, and will they go for a third map. It's up to them. No one else can stop them besides DCE. As they begin to push heavy. Rep is not a team, so we won't be playing. Rep, we're happy to have you play with us, and wait to see it happen. Alright, but they seem to be trying to open west balcony. But Perry will find Kucher, his first kill in a while, I'm pretty sure. Especially on that roam game, and much needed thing. With Kucher being on the top of his leaderboard, they took out the top fragger. He did something he needed to do. Good job, Perry. He's not doing that great in kills, especially on the roamer role. So you want to see it happen. Maybe this is him coming back. This is a revelation, maybe. We'll just have to see.
A bomb has been located.
So far, shots will be exchanged. As... Fack? No, I'm just joking. He's just shooting through, maybe to like announce himself. Darty's hacking, but Cherry will begin to go up, and of course, with ball style finding Perry, making it a 4v4. His little moment of revelation was short-lived. The bomb has been detected over. With ball styles. Not missing Discord. Discord on the other side of this wall. With, of course, Rasen opening up the hatch. Using up a lot of utility just for a soft surface. But ball style will begin to open up. Going inside for the cover. Well thought out positioning move. As Cherry and ball styles will make a crossfire, or at least a cross view, onto connector. But oh, a little bit of a whiff from Cherry, going up and then down, taking a lot of damage from that Legion Gumine. As it continues with both teams having 4 players with 1 taking a bit of damage. Discord needs to peek left. Or will Cherry peek right for him? Guess he peeked right for him. Giving Discord the kill they need. They're finally having a bit of manpower lead, but nope. Sammy will find Discord in the back as Carnifex is in the bathroom while Samuel teabags a little bit. Carnifex will catch the likes of Bostyle. Will he wide peek it, knowing he's peeking it? With only 36 left on the clock. This is not looking good for the attackers. Maybe Sonos Gaming can get the round. 3v3 as Rastin pushed in.
5 seconds to go.
He's beginning to push Bloodpin against finds boss. He'll be taken out by going Backo. And Sonos Gaming finally got a round. Much needed. And that was purely due to their utility and the miss push from DCE. Sonos Gaming have gotten the round they needed. We have a little bit of talk and chat. The Watchers. Yeah, no. That's the thing with Siege. Is it the mechanics going out the window? Or is it a matter of the meta changing? That's the beauty of the game we all love to play. And I guess we'll never know. Because the game will just change before we can come up with an answer. As Sonos Gaming choose to hold church this time. Something they have come close to winning. And hopefully they'll do it with the 6th pick going down from Pulse to a Legion. Now looking at the scoreboard, we have Kucher at the top with 11 frags, 7 followed up by Bostyle, with Bloodprints and Discord doing good work with both double-digit frags, with Perry at the bottom with 3 kills. I don't know why it's happening, man. You're playing Jaeger, you should be getting those early round kills. Not to say that your ADSs don't come with their own undeniable utility, but let's see how it goes through. So far, holding Arsenal this time, preparing for a hatch trick.
10 seconds to insertion.
As they hold it in, please, for the love of God, destroy the jukebox or remove it from the game, Ubisoft. We don't want to hear the audio. It just annoys us.
Attackers recover.
Granted, we can destroy it, but just wasted effort.
Locate a bomb and
Huh, they're just not destroying it. It's an odd change of pace. As they observe Bostyle and Cherry will begin to push to garage. I apologize, Boss Style. I keep thinking you're Sir Boss from Penta. Of course, I've been watching a lot of Pro League and the Invitational. So take it as a compliment. I'm mistaking you for one of the best players in the world. If you can take it that way. As they begin their push. Yeah. Also, something of a little bit quick notice. A little quick fact coming through for me. Have you ever noticed that the drone symbol kind of looks like an Israeli flag? It looks like you kind of don't focus in. But Gamibako will find Kucher with a nice little headshot. Gamibako needing that frag, but he'll get down to refrag from Cherry. I'll move on to my point about the drone symbol after the round. I won't take away from the players. But so far, Boss taking some damage. Will he catch? Oh, a nice little flick onto it. Barely missing the head. But downing the Jaeger, he'll peek again, DCE. Perry will be down, making it a 3v4. DCE are going back to get their lead. Maybe they can hold it with a minute and 39 seconds left on the clock. Alright, they've cleared the bomb. And of course, they're continuing to hold. It's these awkward moments like this where you wonder what's going to happen next. And you know it's going to be explosive. Which is a good moment at Siege. It can either be all out, it could be all in a little bit tiny bite-sized pieces in the sense of action. The smoke will go down and halt the progress of Boss Style. He won't be pushing in just yet. With only 59 seconds left on the clock. Only if you consider it as a little amount of time. Oh, he will be grazed. But no, Discord with a nice little flick onto Cherry. But he'll be refragged instantly by Samuel. It is up to Blueprints to hold this off. And he will pre-fire it, downing Boss Style. Being live pinged. And the impact will miss. At this point, I wouldn't waste your time on it. He's dead on the water. And peeking long, looking up as Carnifex is crouching, making it a 2v2. Making it a 2v1 in the sense that one is down, one is up. As Rastin will begin to plant. Oh, to fake out. And he'll peek it. He'll fake it out. The call will go in, and the max DPI. DCE will take their next round. Getting back, or at least losing their, getting back their neutral status in rounds. Now, that was very good play down there by, I believe, it was Rastin. He faked it out. He knew it would be called. And then he peeked up to watch as Blood Prince perilously peeked. As we go into the 11th round, another close game. Now, this could be a sense of like last time, where they say goodbye to the back and forth, goodbye to the closeness, and it's get like a few round lead. I believe last time they just took 2 rounds in a row. Or 3 rounds in a row. That being DCE. Could they do it again? Considering this match has been significantly different in the sense of the comeback from DCE. But this time, Sonos Gaming will be holding they'll be holding CCTV. Can we please not call each other silver players in chat unless it's jokingly? No triggered in chat, boys. Thank you.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
As seems to be a heavy garage hold. You need it. It's a very vital point to be holding.
Attackers are moving out to locate a
As the
bomb.
attackers begin their push. You know, in my casting experience, I want to say I've gotten better at spectating, but you know what? I'm just learning things as I go. I didn't even know you could rotate your cam.
Bomb located by attackers.
That's just showing my level of professionalism. But hey, maybe my talking's better than my actual controlling. If you could hear it. As there seems to be a bandit trick going on between Rastin and Gomibako. Where is Samuel to help him out? Just above. It's a weird little glitch to see, but Cherry The Capitao will find Carnifex. You hate to see it happen. But no, Gomibako will properly ban a trick. And how Cherry didn't counter it is beyond me. But the flash grenades will be countered by the ADSs. But no, Gomibako will find Cherry. Oh, it was a trade. That was a bit lagged by my perspective. But nonetheless, I guess he did his work. He banned a tricked once. Fragged again. Kucha will find Discord. And it's a 4v2 lead for DCE. So far, the wall will be opened by Rastin, and drones will go through to find blood prints behind the bomb. He's stuck in this position. Will he peek up at the wrong time? Will he peek the right angle? He will be aware of the person pushing into the site. Now will they go for the plant? No, we'll jump right back out. No one's on the site. They can plant this pretty easily. But no, Bloodprints will find Samuel, but Boss will frag back onto Perry. Bloodprints will find Kusher, making it a 2v1, but not able to counter the plant. He is all alone in a 1v2. With a wide peek, gets one headshot, a 1v1 with plenty of time left on the diffuser. With Boss style being a little bit less HP, he has the shield to help him out. Bloodprints peek at the right time. He's not peeking at the right place. Just peek right. No, Boss style will find Bloodprints, giving DCE another round, giving them round 11, putting them on to match point. A very, very good effort from Bloodprints. The substitute or tryout is doing very good work here with 13 kills, but it's not enough just yet, giving DCE the next round. So we're going to round 12, match point for DCE. This could be the 2-0 shutout they need to move on from the semifinals. Kucha hard carry in chat. Wouldn't say it's hard. Boss Style's slowly behind with Cherry doing plenty of work. And the support players Rastin and Samuel. You expect to see what they're getting, you know? What we don't expect to see is why Perry is still at 3 kills. What's going on there, man? Come on. You got Bloodprints and Discord. They're playing things like Legion and Discord. Legion you can expect to frag out with. But come on. We want to see this from you. We love you, Perry. Please. Come on. You can come back. We believe in you. As Sonos Gaming chooses to hold bedroom.
Bomb located by attackers.
This is the 12th round. This is what DC wants to be able to close this all out. The best of 3. This is the second map. Second map that's coming a little bit too close for comfort.
10 seconds left.
And as it begins,
5 seconds remaining.
we go on.
Attackers have
Now I filled up 2 entire pieces of paper noting down what's happened in the round. What you gotta do. It's my job as the spectator. But Gomibako will be on the balcony hold in bedroom hallway, ready to ban a trick there, but it's gonna be hard with both the Capitao, the Thermite, and the Thatcher to counter his every move. He'll be droned out fairly quickly. He'll miss one drone, but he'll get the other. It is up to Gomibako. I think an aerial view is quite good for this one right here. You can see what's going on. This is a very good aerial view right here. They're both on the hot tub. And of course, they did counter. Gomibako did trick out the first initial thermite charge.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Alright, as we go
Attackers
on,
recovered the bomb
Gomibako is of course holding his own as they begin to push in to a different angle. But wow, whiff city there once again from Boss. Discord's the one whiffing this time. A little bit change of pace. Discord's holding it. And you know, it was a very close graze with death, but they seem to have stopped pushing for West Balcony. They've given up as Cherry is dropped down. And no, he will not get the shot as Perry will get Cherry, giving him his 4th kill. Get another, come on. Peek at the right time. We believe in you, Perry. He isn't peeking it. They sort of have a crossfire. Blood Prince will find Rastin. And it's all up to Kusher, all alone with the diffuser next to him to hold this. He's very much pinned in that position. Why you would peek with Elysian Mine is beyond me, Blood Prince, but it will make contact. And he's down to 1 HP. Peace. Discord will find boss style, but Samuel will reflect back onto parry. With Kucher being on very low HP. Same with Discord, however. It really is a matter of, does he hit the Legion Mines? One Legion Mine, he's down and out.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Samuel is joining in as Kucher watches the angle with 33 seconds left on the clock. They have diffuser in hand, but will be enough to finish this off. With Discord rotating back towards site. Honestly, it's the best choice. Just to hold the angle. Alright, Samuel will find Discord, but Carnifex will find Samuel. And Carnifex will find a second one onto Kusher, making it a 6-6 going into overtime for the first time in the semifinals and the first time since group stages. As Sonos Gaming managed to take a round for the first time in a while. Now we're seeing a pattern. Sonos Gaming, DCE, 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 Sonos Gaming, DCE, DCE, Sonos Gaming. Now, Sonos Gaming can't let that happen because if they lose another 2 rounds, they've lost their overtime. But they've pushed back and they managed to hold in. Not to say that DCE hasn't put a valiant effort to push back all the way from a 4-1. As this time, they seem to be holding Jim. But this will probably give DCE their chance at defense again. Now, could that be the case that Sonos Gaming were much better on attack? Maybe they'll be able to strive inside of overtime because they can attack again. Maybe this will be what they needed. This is what the final bit of effort they needed to be able to come back. Just bring a Maverick, but he was banned. He was banned. I guess you could say that was well thought out. Going in so far. Alright. As the overtime continues, 6-6. A close second map. Now, once again, I said before, teams often get drained of their energy this late in. I believe we've been playing for roughly 2 hours at this point, or at least an hour and a half, maybe longer. I'm not too sure, but I'd imagine just have a heavy strain on your performance playing this much in this short succession of time. But this is why we play. These intense moments, these long hours, as they will maintain their usual positions of holding down the fort. Now, will Gomi Bako Bentrix successfully again? Or will DCE learn from their mistakes? But this time, bringing out the Zofia under the boss styles game tag. It can be used to open up the castle barricades into B site. But they will be Jaeger ADS. Very good utility there. Discord is peeking it. A risky angle to be holding. Oh! It'll be open, but the shots will barely miss his head. As boss style is outside, ready. And Discord will just rotate back downstairs through the opened hatch and begin to flank back up. Now, Rastin will begin to go for the thing. Now, will Gomi Bako predict it? Which side? No, but Kucher will find him, and they'll be open to open up the wall with no resistance. A very good play from DCE, getting rid of the utility offhand. Cherry DCE will find Carnifex, making it a 5v3. No one behind the bomb in B site. They could probably go for the plant. But as Blow tries to pick up, Discord finds boss styles going up the stairs. We have Discord being taken out by Cherry. It is a 4v2. As the plant will go on, but Perry will take out Cherry. He'll be incentivized to plant due to the loss of the support. But Bloodprint will find Rastin, making it a 2v2. But no, Kusher will find Bloodprint all up to Perry to clutch it for his team.
have recovered their diffuser.
And Samuel will begin to plant without being contested, but he'll be caught, but the diffuser will still go down.
Need to protect
And Perry with the double kill, doing some great work, clutching it for his team. Perry MVP, I'm calling it right now. The support player or the fragger coming back, doing some work, getting the double kill. Good job, Perry, with the overtime round. On defense, as we will go into the next round.
protect your
It
bomb.
is 7-6 in the favor of Sonos Gaming. Will they come back, clutch one more round on attack, and just close it out? Going for a third map. This time, they seem to be... Well, we haven't seen DC on defense in a while. They're holding Armory. Maybe they'll be a little bit rusty. And we will go in. Now, this is intense. We do have 3 overtime, so they could go for 2 more consecutive overtimes if they felt like they could hold in. But you know what? I want to see Sonos Gaming come here, take the round back, and then just dominate, plow through the third map.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All right, as it continues, it is now up to Sonos Gaming to attack. Maybe they're better on attack than they were on defense. They seem to have a lot better track record then. Or maybe not. Alright, as they begin to push into garage, as Cherry's expecting a push, but Blood Prince will find Kucher as he is playing Ash, something he's very, very persuasive gun-wise on. As Discord will find Samuel, it's 3v5. This is what they need to close out the map early on. Sonos Gaming not giving up without a fight. It is a 3v5. It's up to Bostyle, Rastin, and Cherry if they want to hold this in. With the intel coming from the Pulse, he's standing still, but it isn't enough. The hatch will be open with nothing to counter it, as Cherry will hold the long angle from Arsenal Room into the hallway and Moto. So far, will they drop down? And he will be caught. Cherry getting Carniflex. They drop the diffuser. They're aware of that position now. Will they go to pick it up? Now the heartbeat sensor will pick up the Hibana going up the stairs. Never mind the sledge. But no, a lot of damage taking the Gomibako from his own team. Looking up, Gomibako will find Cherry. It's a 2v4. Perry will find Rastin, making it a 1v4 to get the map. This would be a very good time to plant right now. But it is all up to Bostyle to clutch this while Bloodprint plants. He goes into the smoke and the fire. He's stuck in tunnels. That Jaeger ADS being milked dry. He's just stuck there while that timer goes down. With a shotgun in hand, SMG-11 in his spare. He's gonna miss those first initial shots. And it'll be taken out for Sonos Gaming. Take the second map. What a game. As Sonos Gaming take the second map, we're going for a third decider. And we'll go for a 5-minute intermission. And we are back going into the third and final map, the Decider Coastline. Alright, they're both ready. We will get into the last. Both teams have a map under their belt. Good luck, have fun. And we begin! Of course, we had to switch who attacks first since this is the third map. With DCE attacking first. I need to get a new piece of paper to write down all this information while Sonos Gaming picked their first map ban. Alright, so Sonos Gaming go with the Glass pick. It's a shame that won't be as prevalent or as common in the next season due to his nerf. Well, some call it nerf, some call it a rework. It's definitely going to hinder his entry fragging abilities while DCE choose to pick the Jackal ban. On Coastline, it's a very good pick in my opinion, very useful. As well as the Mira, ironically, the Spanish map, you ban Spanish operators. It happens, the meta. As Sonos Gaming pick Echo to be banned. With Mirror being banned, you really only have one other option, to be fair. And we go in to the third and final map. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had plenty of time watching this. Alright. With DCE attacking first, they bring out a pretty standard loadout, something similar to last time. This time pulling out the Ying, as well as Ella from Parry. Now, seeing that Blood Prince has taken Jaeger, maybe they're switching over who's fragging, which I don't know if is the best plan, because Blood Prince has been doing a significantly good job, but nonetheless, he'll go to Pulse to sort of continue supporting, and he will switch back to Buck, as if we were kind of excited to see Ying play. I was very excited to see Ying play. That's me being sarcastic. As they choose Hookah to defend first.
Attackers need to locate
Alright.
and defuse bombs.
Alright, could we please not have that type of negativity in chat? I'm not gonna. That's not up to me to decide. Alright, as the first defense from Hookah goes in, reinforcing VIP, something you want to do so they don't get a long angle onto B site or the entrance into pool room. Makes sense, it's smart. You'll have to waste some utility to get into it. And, you know, in this situation, you don't really want to be wasting a thermite charge on a wall in VIP.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Alright, with the first attack in the first round going down for the third map on Coastline, the Decider, this will end it all, or begin it all, for either team that wants to go to the finals. Now, Sonos Gaming did hold in by the skin of their teeth last map, and same thing went for DCE on the first map. So this really could be anyone's game, and that's very exciting to see, very stressful for the players, and of course, very montage worthy. This map is alright. Yeah, I like Coastline. It's a fun map. If I'm responding to chat a little bit late, we do have the rule that it has to be 180-second delay time, so teams can't gather intel off the stream. But so far, Bossa will make a quick and easy push from Office into Sunrise Bar. Or Blue Bar, my apologies. Live pings will go down as to the whereabouts, as he will open up the site. But oh, he's being opened up beforehand from above. And of course, Ball Style will find Parry before Parry finds Cherry. That sounded really cool. Someone clip that, please. And of course, that will continue as Ball Style is beginning to peek up. Cool vibes, but Blood Prince will find Kucher, making it a 3v4. Alright, it's a bit of a stalemate so far with a 4v3 in the favor of Sonos Gaming. Now this is sort of the what we happy to see with, of course, Sonos Gaming have two non-regular teammates. One is, I believe, a substitute, one is a tryout. So you know what, you're not expecting them playing at their best, but they're definitely playing a hell of a game. Catching the drone from above. That hole could either be the death of Discord or the very thing that brings him life. Now Rastin peeking down from the ledge in the center, goes in and begins to peek into Aquarium. Now peeking from Aquarium to pool room is very risky with a wide door angle, as Samuel will be caught outside, finished off by Discord with that shot, making it a 4v2 with Gomibako in pool room awaiting the general push, looking through the bomb. Now with the crouched attackers, it could be very difficult to get to see the visual as he pushes all the way around, but Discord will smoke it out, halting their progress any further. These toxic babes will in fact be a lot of trouble for both Bostel and Rastin. As only 30 seconds left on the clock, they are in the site, however. As they push in, he whiffs it, but Bostel's all alone, and Carniflex will flick around onto Bostiles with the pistol in hand. I don't know if this was a flick necessarily, but we'll see. It was a mild turnaround, we'll call it that. If you guys are reading this, please clip that time where I talked about the parry and the cherry refrag thing, because that sounded pretty cool. As this time they choose to defend Kitchen. Now, they have seemed to be getting the case of the early map rush, I can call it, because, you know, they get a few rounds under their belt, they hold it, and then maybe DC comes back. Now, that could not be consistent. Nothing about this entire best of 3 has been consistent at all, in my opinion, but maybe we'll see change.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
As
they
the
can.
defense continues with Dog Pick. Now, Vigil as well, I'm surprised to see. I guess you don't need a lot of anti-plant utility with the Pulse, Smoke, and Maestro already in play. I guess just going for pure frag, something that you could use in handy.
Discover the location of a bomb.
Alright, as they continue with the KA in hand, Gomibeko looking at the kills on the board with Discord with 2, and a very even spread
5 seconds remaining.
for the Sonos Gaming roster. As for DCE, Bostel did all the work last round, and it didn't pay off all that much. They lost the round. As this continues, Gomibako will be holding security room. Alright. Bostel will begin opening his way up into Aquarium. Is anyone there to contest it? No. They have Aquarium all to themselves. That way they have verticality control, or at least up until luggage. They're going into luggage. They push in, and of course holding the angle. Will he peek it going down the stairs? I guess Discord just ran in and out. As for whether Cherry will push on and, you know, try to gain some ground, it's beyond me. No one seems to be inside of theater. I don't know why they're supposed to be doing that. I guess it could be a lack of information. Could be the abundance of one. Beyond me. As Perry below will be inside a blue bar looking for a potential enemy to blow up. Or looking at the intel. Looking down into cool vibes. He will catch the drone, take it out. As it continues with Discord below. Trying to catch anybody. Peeking in the wrong place at the wrong time. They have the verticality control, but maybe it's not completely uncontested. And sometimes, if you play it worse than the defenders play it, you can in fact lose due to your own vertical control. It can happen. Just because you can see them, they can see you. We have VODs. We'll live if we don't get it clipped. As Perry will begin to get the information about the Ash upstairs. Blood Prince will begin to get some shots down, not making any contact necessarily, but he will be anticipated. Get some shots onto the feet of Cherry, only taking a very small amount of damage, as the grenade will take some health off of him. But he's a big chunky boy, and he wasn't able to jump up there just yet. Wow, that was pretty close to being a headshot. Peeking up there, that's pretty risky. Oh, but no, he'll find the shot onto Rustin and not do so much damage to Kusher, but nonetheless, he finds the kill, giving him the first kill of the round. Looking up, looking down, looking left and right, he is surrounded by incoming fire, looking very risky for him to hold. But nonetheless, Discord will help him secure the hold by stopping any progress with only 46 left on the clock, stopping the bathroom push entirely. Oh, never mind. Bostos will rush through it while Discord and Kusher will get some kills. Samuel will frag on the going back. Parry onto Samuel. Boss Styles will be taken down by Carnifex after getting Blood Prince. A 1v3. And Parry will get the kill onto Cherry, giving Sonos Gaming their second round. That was a lot to take in. But the C4... Wow, that was lucky. He didn't whiff that. The C4 worked, I guess. Sonos Gaming will take the second round. Discord loading a little bit slow. Alright, Discord, this time playing the dock. I don't know why the sudden change in my opinion. But nonetheless, seems to be a very good loadout pick so far, with them choosing to hold Penthouse and Theater. Now, with lack of a Mira, it could be harder to hold, therefore holding the window will be much more viable. But the Jaeger ADSs will stop any smoke plants, or at least halt them. As the Legion will go to a Bandit. I don't know why. I guess you could stop the VIP push.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and we go into the third round in favor of Sonos Gaming. They seem to be getting this little thing where they do good in the start, and then DC comes back. Now, could this be the case where they do good throughout the whole map? I'd be very happy to see that happen, actually. They have put up a valiant effort, going down a map and coming back one. And you know what? Both teams, I believe, deserve the position in this tournament. They're playing their hearts out, and they're playing it well.
5 seconds to insert.
Looking at the leaderboard, we see Boss Style doing some great work for his team, but just not enough to put him to a victory stance with Discord, Parry, and... You know what? All of them on Sonos Gaming are getting kills, except for Gomibako. I'm sure he'll pick it up. We all love him. But perhaps that's why he went on to the lack of an ACOG role. He went on to mute. That way it could be more support rather than frag. I guess that could be what's going on. Sometimes you're not up to peak, and that's okay. Because if your team wins, it doesn't matter. That's the rule of thumb in competitive Siege. Getting the default cams and pushing up into Garage. Now, who is that lying down? Doesn't matter because Kucher will find Blood Trins. But Boss Styles is holding the stairs as IQ. He is watching Cool Vibes down into Blue Bar, but nothing will be found. Now, I apologize for my quiet golf commentary there for a second. I just thought it got very intense. But we will continue with Discord watching all the way down the hallway. Watching with that ACOG could be very good, as Cherry is watching it too. With that barbed wire, everyone will be alerted as to if he's pushing or not. But with the close presence of Gomibako, is he aware of it? It's beyond me. I guess that grenade was meant to counter it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The ADS will catch the grenade from Cherry. And so far, they're holding their progress in a 4v5. Now, Kucher is on significantly low HP, or at least something close to 50. But so far, they're holding their own. And as for the rest of the attackers, seem to be stacking up behind as Rastin and, of course, Kusher began to make their push towards B. Something that not a lot of focus is put on right now. And it should be, as I guess Cherry was doing a good job distracting them. Now the holes will, in fact, lead them to Kusher, as Gomibako will find... Kusher will find Gomibako, and Samuel will find Discord, as Rastin begins to plant. With Carnifex finding Boss Style, making it a 4v2, looking very hard to come back for Sonos Gaming, but we've seen it happen before. Sorry. I have drinking a lot of water today. You should too. As Samuel watches the diffuser as the Maestro cams are up to no use because of the temporary hack. But Raston will find Perry and Cherry will find Carniflex, giving DCE their first round. Now we go into round 4. Maybe DCE are going to make this as much of a sweep as we thought it would be. Maybe they're going to come back and they're going to push through, making it a back and forth. Maybe they'll even sweep the board. We don't know yet. Nothing consistent. Nothing is consistent in Siege. We can always say that. The only thing constant in Siege is the inconsistency. As SG, Sonos Gaming, choose to be holding Hookah once again. We'll see how that goes for them. 6th pick not being placed down just yet. Going from a Thermite to a Capitao. An odd pick due to the lack of a Heart Breacher, making that Thatcher feel a lot less useful. I don't know what they're doing there. It is Hookah. Well, I guess you could use the Smoke Darts a little bit more than you could use the Thermite charge.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
So yeah, I guess that's just a really mispick of the Thatcher unless you want to go for like Legion Mines. Actually, you know what? The Thatcher is advised. I'm gonna take that back. In a situation, you can throw it in, take out the Legions. You can take out the you can temporarily take out the Maestro cams. So yeah, it does have its utility. But what Perry's going to have to do is stay alive. He needs to hold downstairs so he can have that C4 when necessary. And the action phase will end. Well, the action phase will begin. The prep phase will end. While Perry is downstairs and he needs to hold himself down there. Now using that pulse scanner, he will be aware that they're pushing up. And while Boss Style goes to get on his drone, he'll get peeked. Well played from Perry. Just generally overall. 36 viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in with us on the final map. As we are looking at a 4v5, all in the hands of Sonos Gaming. But Perry will find another one on the Cherry. What is Perry doing here? That is so great. But Thatcher's on the other side of that. Will Samuel push in? No, he won't. Looking through the hole in the wall. A little bit risky. But Perry will find another. Every time we go off him, he gets a kill. When we go off him now, he'll get another one. Watch. No, I don't think anyone else is downstairs anymore. But Perry getting a nice little 3K for his team. Doing a great job as a roamer. As he begins to gather that intel. As for Raston, they're all stuck downstairs with a lack of utility. But no, he'll be taken down. But with the lack of the intel, nope, he'll take him down again. A 4K for Perry. Can he go for the ace? And the ace from Perry! What an ace. Perry, as the Pulse, held it all together downstairs. Didn't he have to use his Nitro Cell? Well done to Perry. Held them all at bay. As we seem to go on to the 5th round, 3-1 in the favor of Sonos Gaming. Perry might have just given his team the push they need to secure a very, I want to say a very diverse match in the sense that they'll have a good amount of room to hold the lead as they begin to go to the 5th round to hold Kitchen.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Perry MVP Invitationals, fuck Kanto. Hey. Don't talk shit on Kanto. I love Perry and all that, but never talk shit on Kanto. That man will fuck you up. As shield goes down. Also, that reminds me. Who's excited for next season's shield buff? I'm a little skeptical because I don't see why they need mirrors all of a sudden. They were fine. Understandably, putting them in the doorway so they don't stick out is perfect. That balances them perfectly. Why you give them mirror window light capabilities is far beyond me. That is just pointless. Honestly, I really hope that's removed very soon. But Perry once again, they'll expect him this time, I assume. The drone does bait. But this time he'll have Blood Prince to help him out, holding the main entrance very aggressively. Can Perry do his magic once more? Take some damage. He wants him to connect, but he'll get out of there. Taking some damage, but doing plenty of damage to Kusher. But he'll be... never mind, he's being reset. More than Samuel's taking all the damage. Well, I guess he did more damage than he took himself, putting his team at more of an advantage. But they have Gomi Bako to heal him back up to full HP. So with that utility from the dock, they have really given themselves the proper advantage. Now beginning to scan, he will spot Boss Style inside of bar, but so will Boss Style spot him. And shots will go through, anticipating him being in there. Trying to go for a wall bang. I don't know how effective that will be. They will land some shots, however. As they open up the wall, and so far it continues. Rastin will open up a little bit of a parry. Will find Rastin with a C4. The man has had a revelation. He's going off. Doing plenty of work for his team, but Samuel will find Blood Prince. The grenade will do some damage to him. Flash again. There's another one coming in. You can expect it. And Boss Style will find Perry, making it a 4v3. They're not letting Perry take advantage of them anymore. This is where it ends. That's where DC said, we're done with Perry. This is it. But Discord will get ready to throw his Toxic Babe out. They drop the diffuser in anticipation for a push. But with a minute left on the clock and a lot of ACOGs holding one angle. Oh, Samuel will put down to very low HP as they begin to open up outside of the site. The grenade will go out in anticipation to get rid of the Maestro Cam. And it will do so successfully. As Cherry begins to hold the angle, but it is being smoked off, so low HP attackers can't necessarily push in. Don't know why there was a run out from Discord, but Boss will find Gomi Bako. And Discord will be put down all up to Carniflex to clutch this for his team. And it won't be a situation. He misses it. They're low HP, but it won't be enough. The pure amount of guns is just too much. And the diffuser is successfully planted. Now, Discord can't push to get picked up, so it seems like this is going to be all up to Carnifex. Alright, but Kucher will find Carniflex as he was downed, and Boss Style will finish off Discord, who was on the floor, bleeding out, giving DCE the second round and the 5th of the match. A back and forth indeed, making it 2-3. It is sad how the ACOG was removed. You know, I think if people want to keep playing Ashe the way they play her, they still will be able to. So, you know, I'm not in tears. Bronsik will go to Penthouse. Oh, wow, there's people screaming in the Discord. I would have wanted to hear that. I'm sure I'll hear about it plenty after I cast. As we go into the 6th round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
This is the last defense round for Sonos Gaming until possibly overtime. So they want to milk out as much as they can out of the defense stage. You know, just in case they're not as prominent and successful on attack on Coastline. But so far, similar loadout to all other times beforehand. We're seeing some Perry in chat.
10 seconds to go.
I'm gonna let him know. Perry.
5 seconds to go. Attackers
And
recovered.
the action phase will go through.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
As he'll begin to hold Kitchen. As Gomibako agrees. And Discord will capitalize on the moment for a little bit of moment of shining. Alright. Kucher cancel, I would agree. I want to see them make a love child and just be a fragging god. But he's typing in game. I wouldn't be typing in game if I were you right now, Perry. He could be drawn out. But oh, Perry on the shot to Samuel. What a nice little headshot there. Will he catch the next? He catches another. Perry on the boss styles. Can we get another Perry ace? Come on, baby. He's typing in chat. Or isn't. Alright, but a nice little double kill for Perry. We all love him. We all have to see him play. Can he be the reason Sonos Gaming pushes into the semi-final, into the finals? Oh no, Kucher will find Perry, but Gomibako will frag back on the cherry in a sense of vengeance as it up to Kucher and Rastin to, of course, clutch it for their team in a 2v4. They're both full HP, while Discord is taking a slight bit of damage. As for the rest of Sonos Gaming, they are full HP, and I believe they have all the utility intact. With 1 minute and 25 left on the clock.
Bomb located by attackers.
Alright. As Gomibako runs out and he finds one, he finds two! With a little bit of a whiff there onto the headshots, but Gomibako will find two, giving Sonos Gaming their 4th round. What a lovely play by Gomi. Potato. Patat. Alright, we're going to the 7th round, as this time it is up to DC to defend. Can Perry possibly be a little bit better as Fragger? No, he's taking IQ. He's staying in a support role. We're all sad. Blue bar. Alright, as we see Kucher onto Visual, Samuel onto Jaeger, we expect to see these things as Cherry on Smoke. What a very, very glorious Perry thing to do. He's at 11 kills, ladies and gentlemen. 11 kills. This man is going off. Can we get a Perry in chat? Can we get a Perry emote? That's what we need right now. Can I give Perry info so he can ace? I would love to do so, but I can't do that. That is against SiegePlay rules. I'd be breaking the conduct of the game and the respectability of our establishment. I'll PayPal you 5 schmeckles. I want him to win too, man. But right now, we have to leave it all up to him. As Perry, as IQ. Alright, I'm going to stop giving Perry all the credit as we want to give the other players who are working just as hard to shine. As the attack goes underway, they begin to drone in very closely as Blood Prince seems to be the first one to push in. Repelling upstairs, I believe he'll be pushing into garage. I mean, not that, I mean to luggage. But they will catch the Vigil behind the desk. But he will quickly evacuate. But as Boss still takes a little bit of damage. Oh wow, look at this. The Vigil ability coming in handy. And they will not see him. He gets 1. He gets 2. As he's rolling, Samuel will have his back onto Perry, making it a nice little 3-piece for Kucher and Samuel. Well played by them. Good little use of utility there. That is why you worry about Vigil. Now is Capitão's going to push this Gomibako. I wouldn't recommend it. He gets 1. It's a 4v2. Now they've stopped peeking from aquarium, or at least not the angle they suppose they are. With the default can be taken out now, they are aware where they are in aquarium. I believe now they should probably push through luggage and, you know, negate that. Or if they're smart enough, they'll flank around. With a minute and 35 left on the clock, it is up to Gomibako and Carniflex to, of course, clutch for their team. Now they have the diffuser, and they're both dropping down. Now being this close together means they're a pretty easy collat, in the sense that you can probably spray one mag in both of them. Alright, as Boss takes a little bit of damage from that spray down. They push in the bathroom with a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. A minute and 5 left on the clock. They're pushing in slowly, getting their intel. While DC are just preparing for the inevitable, preparing for the push. Alright. DCE will be capitalizing on the drone thing. With 44 seconds left on the clock, they need to push in now and do it properly. Opening up the doorway, looking into A site, Blue Bar, looking into all of Sunrise Bar. They are in a risky predicament with Samuel flanking from behind. Going all the way into hallway, he could very well get the double piece. They don't know he's behind. They really don't. But Boss Styles will get Gomibako anyway, and Boss Styles will knife Carnifex. How did this go down? Through the fire and the flames, DCE will get the round. Perry on IQ, because Perry's a high IQ player, I would agree. This time DC goes to defend Hookah. Now looking back at how this game has been going so far, the roam game has been what's been like really been the pain in the ass for both these teams. For last round, it was Kucher on Vigil, as well as Samuel backing them up. For Sonos Gaming, it of course was Perry on Pulse. So really, with the ban of Jackal, it has really allowed for the roam game on a map that roaming is so prevalent to really just shine through.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be quite a back and forth game. And you know what, we've been here a while. I think we've been here for like almost 3 hours. And I can't say I haven't been having fun. This has been glorious to watch. But Sam will have taken some damage. A good amount too, which is a shame. I believe up to 25 HP, or at least 24. I assume from collateral damage, one taking out holes in the wall, shotgun shell, whatever.
Attackers cover the
Well, Boss opens it up. Please don't hit him. Just... I'd imagine like the biggest case of anxiety when you're running past like that. At least while you're spectating, because like one misclick, that guy is down and out. As the push goes in. This time, maybe they won't mess up, and they're drawing through.
attackers have located a bomb.
Not seeing a Vigil, but instead seeing a Maestro. Trade a thin Korean for a big, chunky Italian. You're going to be shocked every time. Cherry will take some damage. As, of course, he'll be concussed. He'll be thrown grenades at. He's being harassed, to say the least. He'll be pinged. He'll be shouted at. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. He'll peek right, but Discord will find Boss Style. They're not expecting him to be there, but now they are. But Cherry will find Discord. A nice little headshot. As he's on low HP, but now he's behind the desk. All the shots just grazing his shoulder. Looking the wrong way. With that fire rate and that amount of bullets, it's going to be very hard for Perry to get a kill on Kucher as he runs off. Behind the shields. Downing. Gomibako, but Blood Prince will get a kill onto Samuel first. 3v2 with Cherry. You can take it from below from Perry. You can get some Perry in chat. Doing some work on support. This man is at 13 and 5. My god. With Rastin going all the way from Cool Vibes, I believe he's expected to be there. He's stuck there. Now, they could probably go in for a plant right now. But Bloodprint will push in slowly, then push back out, and he will be caught by Rastin. Of course, with Perry flanking back around, taking out the default cam. Shocked that wasn't taken out earlier. As they close in on Rastin. His Legion Mind's doing some work, taking out little bits of health and time from the attackers. Now they're both in the same place. To push, as it is up to Perry to watch. He will stop him. As one second left on the plant, he gets it. And now it's all up to them to hold the site. I don't know why he's watching VIP. He's well aware he isn't there. The Legion Mine will go down. Live pings will come through. Oh god, Perry's downed. Come on, you'll get it. 10 left on the clock. He doesn't have to push yet, but he's defusing. He stopped it. It was bait. Defusing again. Stops it. He's listening very closely. He's running out of time. He has to take the defuse now. Oh god. He's out of time, ladies and gentlemen. And Carnifex will win off the round, giving Sonos Gaming their 5th round in the 8th round. A good post-plant hold. Why didn't I tell Harry why the vigil was there? I can't relay information. I can't. It's against the tournament rules. What fun would that be? But hey, he won it anyway. I should come in Discord and spoil that for you because we have a 3-minute delay. But this time DCE will be holding Kitchen once again. Now, I really believe DCE's big winning moment here is the element of surprise. You know? Because what's been going on so far? They surprised them with Vigil. They surprised them with a certain angle. They surprised them with the roam game. You know? They're not winning this based off strat. They're winning this strategy. They're winning this based off unexpectancy.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
Off
many
their
bombs as they
aggressiveness.
can.
But bringing out the Cherry will, well, you know what? And the Frost. You know, at this point, I guess they're trying something new. The element of surprise, like I just said. So you never know what's going to happen in this match. But Sonos Gaming are 1 round away from match point, and Cherry are clinging in as they're 2 rounds behind. Holding Kitchen, a hard site to do so if you don't counteract the plant, which, you know, besides the clash in the ADS, it's not much stopping them from planning. Granted, there hasn't been a lot of there hasn't been any shield play,
Attackers are moving out
which is
to locate a
shocking,
bomb and defuse
because
it.
this would be a really good time to bring out a Montaigne. It's a shame, but the attack will go through as they begin to push. Whoa, that was weird. So on the 9th round, they begin their push with Carnifex leading them in with a drone. As for who's downstairs, we have Cherry getting ready, eagering up his shield, yelling into the distance with those 2 frost mats behind the desk for anyone who's trying to jump over. As for those 2 Jaeger ADSs, I guess if someone sees one, they see both, right? But Discord battling it out with Samuel. Oh, shooting through the wall, just barely missing him. Probably through the doorway. He knows where he is.
Reloading, cover me.
Getting some pretty suspicious shots, but you know, he's pretty firing properly. He's fine. Alright. As Kucher will find Discord as Vigil, but Perry will refrag back onto Kucher, avenging his fallen teammate. As Gomibako continues his push, and Carnifex will join the fight, getting off his drone and pushing forward with the diffuser. Going in pistol out, feet chucking at gravel. Alright. Live ping's coming out as to where the clash is. She cannot take out the drone because, you know, she has a shield. As Carnifex will begin to blow open the wall into bathroom, or at least the hallway. Into B site, as the Clash pokes her head out, or shield out at least, eagerly, knowing you can't hit me. And yeah. So far, Rastin will find Bloodprints with a headshot from the slow rate of fire from the Sterling, as Carnifex rotates around. As so far, not much to happen. With 42 seconds left on the clock, Carnifex is planning as Gomibako finds boss style. Perry will find Cherry. It's a 2v3, and he'll be planning off without much of a hinder. He will save himself by jumping over the desk with a very tight angle to be holding. It is all up to Rastin with the SMG, the 9mm C1, and Samuel being naded out of his own position. Oh, he's alerted to his position. He can't peek all the way into the site, but Perry will find Samuel, and Gomibako will find Rastin, giving them the 6th round. They're on the match point to close out the match, going on to the finals. Now, this is all it'll take. 1 round. DCE need to do something great to come back here. Humans are supposed to play, not gods. Oh god, we memed up a guy who has 16 fucking kills. Jesus. What the fuck are you on, Perry, man? I want that gaming chair. As DC go on to hold on to blue bar. SiegePlay going up from Kavera to Maestro. If I saw him Kavera glitching, I would have roasted his ass in chat, and I would want you guys to roast his ass in chat too. Here's the rule. We're not against it. I don't believe it's a rule yet in ESL, so we won't condone it either. But if you Kavera glitch, we'll roast your ass to hell and back, baby. Alright, we're not making shaggy memes in chat, alright? I'm not even going to say it out loud, because I don't want to bring that fucking bullshit onto this stream. It's a shaggy meme. We're not going to talk about it. As they hold Sunrise Bar in their last-ditch effort to hold on to this match by their pinky fingers.
5 seconds to go.
Alright. Opening up the hole, roughly human size, to be able to walk in. And you know, while they begin their initial push, I want to talk about my thing with the drones, the drone symbol. Tell me that with the untrained eye, if like blurred it out a little bit, it wouldn't look like the Israeli flag. Like, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna go to Discord's drone. Oh, he got destroyed by Kusher. As Kusher's gonna hold it off. It does look like the Israeli flag with an untrained eye. They traded Samuel and Kuchem to recreate the moment they had with the 3K. I don't know if they're gonna do it again, but I think FreeX knows he's there at this point. But you really can't peek one without peeking the other. They have a crossfire set up, which is gonna make it very difficult to hold. As time ticks away, at the match point, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So far, there's really just holding off. Actually, with the flash going off, he is blinded. He will not take any damage whatsoever. He'll not be blinded again. The couch will stop his poor little eyes, as Discord will be reset. And oh, just barely being missed. Oh, he'll get out of harm's way in time. And there's one. Oh, Discord will team again. Going back on Cooch will finish Discord. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah, you hate to see it happen, but Perry will get Rastin. And Perry will get another onto Cherry. Perry is not letting his team's failure. Let him have loss. What the fucking chat from Cherry? Alright, as Carnifex is planning. Shot's going above his head. He's getting hit. He's getting hit. Will he get the plant off? He'll get the plant off.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect.
That is a 3v3 with the plant post-plant situation to close out the round. While Samuel will find Carnifex, but Perry will get another 2. It's a 4K for Perry if you don't include Discord's team kill. But no, Blood Prince will still Perry's ace. They left before I could screenshot the thing. Why would you do that? That's just fucked. but okay. Sonos Gaming will take the win. But we have the scoreboard at least. With 20 kills from fucking Perry. That man is not a god. That's not mortal, alright? That man is fucking God. That man is the reason that we wake up at night in a deep sweat. Alright, so we're gonna go for some interviews shortly after this. As Sonos Gaming is slowly pulling in, I will ask. I'm gonna go to Sonos Gaming.
No, it's not my mouse now, yeah.
Alright, boys.
Yeah,
You
you can stop
guys
now.
did it. A god amongst men. Oh, that's Perry. Perry with 20 fucking kills.
I can stop mouse now, right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you can stop
You
mouse
can
now.
stop the moss. My god, Perry. With a 4K in the last round, are you going to yell at Kusha later about stealing your ace again? You mad about that?
Nah, it's all fine. It's all about the win.
All about the win, and a win you did get indeed. My word, you just came back. The first map, you guys lost by a little bit. The second map, you was back and forth up until you won it. And then the third map was just an absolute domination. What do you think is the reason behind this?
Well, the reasoning I personally think is that we started to work more as a team, and we
Alright.
started to communicate more,
All right.
and we wasn't just relying on our aim. We was actually pulling out our strats.
I mean, you have
was actually-
Perry, so you can rely on him.
We told Perry off for the last game for not fragging off, and he said, "I'm sorry, Daddy," and he said, he would do it.
So because you told him off, you turn into God mode.
"Yes."
So you mean to tell me whenever you guys are down like a map per round, you just say Perry, pick your shit up, and he'll pick your shit up?
Yeah, I say, Perry, if you don't pick your shit up, you're not getting no dinner for the rest of the week.
Of course. All right.
Brilliant.
So what do you think is the reason as to your first map loss?
I think it's just setting the paces. We didn't know how they was playing. We didn't know what kind of team it was, if they was
This-
aggressive,
This is
anything
meeting.
like that.
Yeah. Continue.
So we was trying to set the paces, see how they were, see how they played. Once we found out that, and we knew, we just started playing better. We started to realise how they roamed, how they roam cleared, everything like that, and we just started to pick them apart slowly.
It was a very close first two maps.
Yeah.
Indeed. Kucher and of course I'm sorry, I'm having a fucking brain lapse. Perry, you guys run the roam game to the best of your ability. So, alright, I know we're talking about Perry a lot, but I have to ask him one more thing. That Sunrise Bar hold as pulse. I mean main entrance hold as pulse. What was that going through your head?
Basically nothing. I just play the game, basically.
So like you see this guy, you shoot him in the head. You see this guy, you shoot him in the head.
Yeah, basically.
Lovely play, lovely play. So now we're gonna go into the what happened to the other team. What do you think was their reason of failure, or at least what was their mishap?
I
Well,
can't say.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that it's they lost momentum in the second game when it was so close, and it was a really long game.
It was a pretty long
exhausting.
game. And we sure to talk about this, but all right, in chat, people were voting for you guys. You guys pulled through. You came in, you got the win, and I'm sure they're very mad right now because they see me in Discord, which means they know who won.
Yeah.
So like they already got mad at me for that earlier. And one more thing, how shitty am I of an admin to have fucked up the stream 3 times in a row?
Hey, it happens.
It
Okay.
happens.
We told you it's border like 4 times, and you're like,
All right, I'm
"Hey."
not the smartest in the world. All right, we'll move on from that. As for DCE, they seem to have left the Discord, which is a shame. I'm gonna try to get them back in. One
Okay.
second, but once again, boys, well played, good job,
Thank you.
and wish you the best
Thank
of luck in the finals.
Thank you. Love you. Mwah.
You have plenty of fans right now in the chat, so I'd definitely go talk to them.
Okay. Will do.
All right, so we're just waiting for DC if they're willing to interview. Honestly, it'd be pretty. It's a very tough thing to come this far into a tournament this long in, and to be taken away like that. They are not willing to. Willie's Cherry's not. Oh, this is the disband of Dragon Caliber. This is their disbanding match. They wanted to go as far as possible. But we have Cherry in here and Samuel. All right, guys, you played a valiant effort. The first two maps were close as all hell. And we hear you guys are disbanding after this. From everyone here at SiegePlay Tournaments, we are just grateful to have had you on the ride and wish you guys the best of luck in your competitive Siege experience.
Thanks, friend.
We appreciate
That
it.
was super cute.
It was hella cute. So, all right, the first map, you guys took it back in a back and forth overtime. Do you guys feel like it was at the fault of Sonos Gaming in that, or you just like your own momentum?
Mm,
I think it was mainly inside problems that we were having last couple of weeks. Like, most of us haven't been able to scrim, and we haven't really got much practice, but...
like where we've been arguing so much about the whole disband thing, like we're just scrimming like nowhere near as much as we used to, and it's all just a fuck up.
All right, it's a shame.
I think they played really well, though.
I
Yeah,
would
they did.
agree. Were you guys like scared and chat about Perry? We're like yelling out, "Get rid of this guy!" Oh God, it's Perry.
The kid toggled.
The kid toggled. You mean that in a joking way, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, congratulations, boys, for making this far into the tournament. We wish you all the best of luck, and
Thank you.
good job
Thank
making
you.
this far.
Hey, Goofy Goobers next season, am I right?
Hey, we'll be happy to see you then. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, friends.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
All right. So everyone here at SiegePlay Tournaments, come back tomorrow at the designated time to see the second semifinal. As for next week's finals, we will definitely be seeing Sonos Gaming versus either Justified GG or, of course, I believe it would be. Who is it? Who is it they're playing against? I think it's the B team of Dragon Caliber. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll hope to see you soon.